In New Orleans before Katrina, 70% of our schools were considered academically failing, which means that most of our kids had a better chance of learning if they stayed home.
The pathway out of being in a bad situation into a good one is through the schoolhouse door.
So instead of having a large bureaucratic system that's centrally controlled and fails lots of kids, we now have the teachers and the principals making decisions for students.
I mean, what people, say, oh, well, Katrina started. No, Katrina did not start the push for education reform. But Katrina provided, I guess, an opportunity. I mean, it was a crisis, but in every crisis, there are opportunities to come back better, come back stronger. And I said, why would we build the old public school system? But let's build a school system for the next century, and that's what we're doing.
Well, since Katrina, public education has changed with the sense of autonomy. We've been able to make a lot of decisions to really impact our kids. We've been able to actually put some programs in place where we're able to focus on our kids' strengths and weaknesses and build them from there.
With the new models of education, whether it's through OPSB or the RSD, all of the indicators are that our graduation rates are up, our dropout rates are down, the achievement gap between kids in the city and the kids in the rest of the state is closing dramatically, and people around the country are astounded.
We're reaching a point in our recovery where less than 5% of our schools today are academically failing.
We continue to emphasize the importance of education, and that being the best pathway to lift people out of poverty.
And that is perhaps the most important thing that we can celebrate.
Charters are independent public schools, and principals have the freedom to make decisions at the school level on what will work best for their students, the freedom to hire their own staff, the freedom to control their budget. In addition to the freedom, we've put in place strong accountability. We are rigorous in how we approve a charter, and we hold them accountable for results.
We were coming back, and we knew that things had changed in public education. We really felt like what was missing from that puzzle was really the intentional work around making sure that community is kept engaged and brought along in the changes. And so that was the work that we took on.
That's huge. No other city in America can actually say that today.